Let's do this. Yes, what up team? Welcome to Motosumo. My name is Ben Parsons. I'm here in London, ready to take you through this class team. And this one is your signature class. We love this one because it's a little bit of everything basically. In other classes, they're kind of a bit more specialized. We kind of stick to one sort of style of riding. This one specifically, we get to do a little bit of everything. We get to play around with some speed stuff, with some heavy stuff, with some power stuff, with some interval work, with some endurance, with a bit of everything. We got Maka, we got Jawa, we got Shep, we got a bit of everyone on the leaderboard. Wicked welcome team. Those on the leaderboard, yes, I love it because you get so much more sort of interaction with me during that live class, which means those doing the on-demand class, welcome. But please make sure you also jump on one of our live classes when you can. The live classes are where it's at. That's where we get to sort of interact with each other. I get to see you on the leaderboard, we get to play around with some things, I get to shout your name out, and who doesn't want that? And we get to see each other's sort of cadences, we get to keep each other accountable. Also team, if you're doing this in the gym right now, and I'm up there at a big team display, it's time for you to download that Motosumo app and get involved with us. Remember team, this is a 45-minute class, we've got a nice long time, so we're gonna head into a nice, long, elongated warm-up before we get into that meaty stuff. And the way we do start team, please start your legs moving because we want to get into it. What I want you to do is drop your resistance all the way down to resistance of 0. So I want you to find 0 on that resistance, start those legs moving, and then once you've done that, I want you to add a little bit of resistance. That becomes your resistance 1. Any lower than that, we don't want that, it's pointless. Any higher than that is a different resistance. Yes, Fee, how you doing? Welcome. So resistance 1 is basically your lowest resistance whilst being able to feel a tiny bit of weight, a tiny bit of sort of support under those legs. Yes, Alice as well. We're getting everyone here, that's what we like. Remember, I want to see those emojis throughout. They're not for me, as I will say, they're for each other. That's for you to chat to each other. So that's why you need to keep them going. Cool, now that we got that sort of team, I'm gonna put some bangers on and then we're gonna get into it. And starting with an absolute tune, we are in. Remember team, you've got 4 main resistances. Right now we're in resistance 1. It's your easiest one. It's the lowest resistance. Any higher than this is that different resistance, which goes up to resistance 2, 3, and 4. Resistance 4 is that very top one. Resistance 4 is like climbing the steepest hill. Resistance 1 is your lowest one, whilst being able to feel a little bit of weight. And then you've got 2 and 3, which fit equally in between. Now you've also got your cadence, which is the other sort of metric that we look at. So you've got your resistance, which we can change, and your cadence, which you can change by speeding up or slowing down. That's based on the big number at the bottom of your screen, which is measured in RPM, revolutions per minute. Now you've also got your semicircle as well, which the more it fills up and changes colors, that turns into different speeds. You've got blue, which is your slowest, then you've got green, yellow, and red. Team and I want you to get into that yellow zone. Fee and Alice are already chilling up there, so let's join them, shall we? Might as well go on the drop. Might as well play with that music. I'm gonna put the music up. Team, 1 minute. Into that yellow zone. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Straight into it. 1 minute. Locking in. Legs pump around just like this. Four, 3, 2, 1. Resting now, pulling back. Don't break. Cool, dropping it down, 45 seconds on the clock. As the time goes down, the speed goes up. 45 seconds, let's get it in those hundreds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Maka, speeding up a little bit there. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Once again, going down in terms of time, going up in terms of speed. 30 seconds on the clock coming up. What's up, Dumaz? Loading up, building up. 30 seconds. If anyone wants to hit red zone, now's your time. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Pitanguina. What up? 3, 2, 1. Take it up to resistance 2. We're going to start working with slightly longer intervals. We're going to do two-minute efforts, team. We're going to start to play around with cadence. So now, because we're going to be in that same resistance for 2 minutes, and we're going to play around with those numbers. Starting 90 to 100. Take it up, resistance 2. Your next resistance up, 90 to 100. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In 15 seconds. Motosumo, we're all just going to add 5 RPM onto the cadence you're holding right now. And you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Adding 5 PM in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Taking off 5 PM. 3, 2, 1. Put it back. 5 PM. Taking off 5 RPM. It's pretty much 5 PM in London right now. You're taking off 5 PM. 5 RPM. Did it wrong again. In 10 seconds, we head back on 5 RPM. So we head back up to that slightly faster pace. We go for that in 4, 3, coming into that new song, in 2, in 1, go! Three, 2, 1. Rest that. Time to feel that a little bit warmer now, team. Another 2 minutes. Now we're going to bring all of that up a little bit. So your base pace, your starting pace, is going to be somewhere between 95 and 105. Still in resistance 2, so it's going to be a bit more challenging. Once again, your starting pace will be somewhere between 95 and 105. And then we're going to go for those up, downs type thing. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Another 2 minutes. Your base pace, your starting pace, it's just a touch faster when you start that last run out. Yes, Dumaz, smashing it. Yes, Maka. Pitanguina. Looking strong there on that pace. See if you can bring it up a little bit there, team. Alice, yes. Nice shape, nice fit. 5 seconds, you're gonna add on 5 onto that RPM. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, ready to take off 5, in 3, in 2, in 1. Taking off 5 up here. Add it back on. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, Tomo. Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. Speed, speed. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it? Getting under your thick skin, trying on not, building and nesting your weaknesses. Swimming around in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, team. Cool, we're out into it. Everything should be flowing nicely, muscles should be feeling nice and warm. So we might as well have a race. 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go! Wow, look at those speeds. Maka, maybe adding a tiny bit of resistance on there. Remember, this is resistance 2, not resistance 1. Alice adding a little bit of resistance. Three, 2, 1. Press that. Wow. Amazing numbers. Little reminder, team, as I always say, it should be impossible to get higher than maybe 125 in resistance 2, let alone for a minute. So if you are getting above that, just add some resistance. We don't race in resistance 1 for that exact reason. We race in resistance 2 because we want a little bit of weight under those legs. Sweet! Now we've got that sorted, team. Let's take it up into those high resistances. We haven't even touched them yet. Now we did 2 rounds of 2 minutes in resistance 2. Now I'm going to go for 3 rounds for 3 minutes in resistance 3. This is going to make a big old chunk of your class, team. Once again, we're going to be playing around with cadences. Not the same way, a little sort of different ways here. Starting 80 to 90. Remember, this is going to be a big old chunk of your class. 3 rounds, 3 minutes, resistance 3. 3, 3, 3. There we go. Final resistance 3 for me. Team, we start 80 to 90. We go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lock in. You got 9 minutes of sort of hard work. You do have breaks in between there. We're going to be in this resistance 3 a lot. I love resistance 3. Resistance 3 is a great resistance. It is your power resistance. Power is sort of cadence plus sort of resistance plus strength plus weight kind of thing. Not all of those. I sort of lumped them all together. So resistance plus cadence. And the way to get a high power is give me a high weight, so either resistance 3 or 4, and then a high cadence, so a decent amount of speed. Which is why, because you can still get decent speed in resistance 3. Resistance 3 is the perfect one. Yes, Aga. How is it going? Welcome. We got some big names on the leaderboard right now. Hopefully not scaring anyone off. With these 3-minute rounds in resistance 3. The first 2 minutes of this first one, nothing really happens. And by nothing really happens, I mean we work. We don't change that cadence. All you're aiming to do for the final minute of this first 3-minute effort is just speed up a little bit. It's to just add maybe only 2 or 3 points onto the RPM. That's it, small change. Okay, speeding up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So maybe up to sort of 90, just. This pace that you're holding right now, once we finish this minute, you should not be able to hold it. If you think you could just keep going with this pace, in this resistance, you are not in a true resistance 3. We've got 25 seconds. You should kind of be coming to the end of your sort of energy. Your legs should be burning. You should want and need, more importantly, to pull back. Yes, Casey, what's up? 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Team, that's tough. Let me explain the next one. I'm going to give you a nice long break because that should warrant a nice long break. The next one is going to be the same sort of thing we did before. 30-second changes, base point slightly faster, base point slightly faster, base point slightly faster. 30-second changes, 3 minutes of work. This means you're going to be in your slightly faster pace in resistance 3 for 90 seconds. Therefore, I probably recommend starting a little bit slower, starting maybe towards that 80 mark, that lower end of the bracket there. Another 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Starting at your lower end, the bracket is 80 to 90, but because we're going to be going up quite a lot, I recommend probably finding a little bit closer to that 80. This is, once again, resistance 3. It's one of our heavier resistances. And we kind of got rolling hills with this one. Maybe if you're in the like late 70s, I don't mind. If you're sort of high 70s, that's all good. Okay, let's add on that speed in 3, 2, 1. Putting it back to that original speed. 3, 2, 1. Cool, we got to take it up there twice more. And then another long break. Seven seconds. On the drop. 3, 2, 1, go! Seven seconds, pull it back once again. Try not to pull it back too much. Try not to drop below 80 or much below 80. 3, 2, 1. Nice one. One more like that. One more like that.
Lately it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work and you can find me where the turf is. Pin position like
10 seconds. Motosumo, you ready? We will go for this together. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Real tricky, quick to flip a pretty penny to a thick stack, quick stack. Think fast and I talk real. I give a fuck about how they feel. Me and Zay just dropped the propane and it sounded like massive pill. For my dog, I'ma ride till the wheels kill. Got his hand on the hammer, so keep it legit. I've been the man with the blueprint. I won't stop till I own every brick. I used to lay out in the lawn just to feel the world spin on its axis. Now I got the access and the last lap got it off in the passion. I keep it 100 on the dash now that we got us some traction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Couldn't go a mile in my toe boxes. Stun a shadow with the Visine. Light it up to bring the vibe in. Lime tint, color spot beam on me. I'm a star every night lit, ultraviolet.
One more of those.
I told her make sure that phone is on silence.
One more of those.
Take a look in my iris. I think she know that I'm high risk.
Talk to me, team. Talk to each other. Do man, smack it. Alice V, Katie, Shep. Come on. How we doing? Tough around that. One more to go. Cool. The way this one is going to work. Again, you go between those two sort of levels. You're going to give me a minute at your lower level, at your base level. A full minute at your push level. Come back for 30 seconds. Go up for 30 seconds. So go a minute at base, minute at push, 30 seconds at base, 30 seconds at push. Remember that sort of base level is around that 80 mark, push level is a bit more around that 90 mark. We go for that, team, another 3 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fortunately, that first minute is at that kind of base level.
I got the royalty in the mail. I got authority in the field. Take a look in my iris. I be precise with the timing. I move on a touch that's the high risk. I never know where my mind went. Hey, I got a lot on my plate. I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. Hey, like it's a lot on my mind, and I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. I'ma make sure that. Hey, I got a lot on my plate. I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight.
Yes, Alice, you got this. Okay, remember, we're just here. Team, try to stay slightly closer to that 80 mark. We got that big minute coming up. It's a full minute here, and then it's not a break, then we just pull it back to this. This is your base level. This is what we're going to be pulling it back to, but we got that minute push, team, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh. 20 seconds, we get to pull it back a little bit. Try as best as you can to not pull it back too much, all right? Four, 3, 2, 1. We pull it back a little bit. Do. 3, 2, 1, go! Big break after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. It ain't easy. Now, it would make sense to go for 4 rounds, 4 minutes, resistance 4, which Shep would absolutely love, I'm sure, as he's showing now. Unfortunately, Shep, we do not have time for that, so we're not going to do that, which I'm sorry about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you can keep going, you can give yourself. We literally, I mean we kind of do, but we're not gonna do it. We don't have time. Anyway, but we are gonna go to resistance 4. We haven't done it yet. So let's take it up to resistance 4. Basically, for people that don't know, Shep loves resistance 4. I do as well. It's nice, heavy, you lock into it, and 4 rounds, 4 minutes, resistance 4 would be his absolute dream, but we can't do it. So therefore, we're just gonna get a little 1 minute round, not 1 minute round, 1 4-minute round, and then we're gonna play around with jumbling them all up. Because we've only stayed within each one. Team, get ready to stand it up. I've been banging on about this enough. The tune is coming to an end. We're about to come on to the next one. Stood up, resistance 4. We go for this in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. 4 minutes. Resistance 4. Don't worry, this is not the last we're going to see in resistance 4. The intensity I want you to do this climb right now is kind of like a 7 out of 10. So it's not quite passive, but it's not like a maximum effort type thing. Somewhere between about 55 and 70. I always give quite a wide range here because if you really, really, really want to rack up that sort of weight on that resistance, you're going to be close to that 55, and that's fine, I don't mind that. But if you've got enough weight, you should never be really in that sort of green zone stood up, unless we're going for like a 15-second sprint only, and we're not. So therefore, everyone is bang on between that 55 and 70. We're going to do 2 minutes stood up, a minute sat down, and then when we next stand up, we're going to try to lift that pace up a little bit. So whatever pace you're holding right now, I want you to try to keep that consistent. Try not to lose that pace. But also remember the pace you're going right now. – 15 seconds, we sit it down. Legs are burning. Been stood up for quite long now, haven't we? 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're probably going to naturally go a little bit faster when you sit down. Not loads though, team, maybe green zone, but not 80s. Yes, Dumas. Yes, Katie. "25 seconds, we're back standing up. And I want you to go a little bit faster. Your aim is to go a little bit faster than what we were going before. 10 seconds, you're up. I'm up as well, we're all up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yes, remember, all of you going a little bit faster. Go on. Four, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. All right, we're not going to leave resistance 4 yet, don't worry. we're gonna work with 90-second efforts. Team, during these 90-second efforts, you're gonna give me a minute in resistance 4, stood up, and then 30 seconds in a different resistance, and we're basically gonna work our way down the ladder. So we're gonna start with minute resistance 4, stood up, 30 seconds resistance 4, sat down. Minute resistance 4, stood up, 30 seconds resistance 3. Minute resistance 4, 30 seconds 2. Minute resistance 4, 30 seconds 1. Working our way down, speeding up as we go, but always check in that resistance 4. Basing ourselves there, so we get lots more of it. Getting ready to stand it up, 90-second efforts. Team, you do have a break up to each one, but we get ready to go. Standing up in 3, and 2, in 1. Up we get. So just sort of locking into that same level that you did before. Now, when we sit it down in that resistance 4, it's only 30 seconds this time, so your pace should definitely be faster than it was when we were previously in that resistance 4, sat down. We go for that in. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1. 1 down. 3 to go. Don't worry, we're not going to go on the drop even though I want to. Cool, let's get another 15 seconds. 1 minute sit up. Woo. It's getting hot now. Now remember, when we drop it down, I want you to bang, accelerate into those next resistances. Standing up. 3, 2, 1, go. Ready to sit it down, resistance 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. '80s definitely, maybe early '90s. Bearing in mind we did just do a climb though. Three, 2, 1. No, do a bit longer than that. We'll take 30. 2 more on this. Back up to that resistance. Keep those emojis coming. 1 minute resistance 4, sit up. 30 seconds resistance 2. Now, I want to see that speed. You know I do. That's what we come to play with. Okay, we're up in 8 seconds. Up, in. 3, 2, 1. We got resistance 4. Also, final 10 minutes. Yes! Yes, Macca. Go on, Alice. Yes, 3, yes, 2 hands. Go on, Katie, yes, chef. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, resistance 2, you know the deal. Seven seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes. One more to go in this form. Let's go on the drop. Standing up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That took away a bit of our break. I'm sorry. 10 seconds away from our break. But we might as well get it in. Do 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 do. Really nice and strong, that team. I'm going to give us a couple seconds to take it all the way down to resistance 1 because sometimes it actually takes quite long. And then we give a little sprint. I want to see red zones across the board. Obviously, of course I do. Cool, sit it down quickly, drop it down. We go, red zone in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, Anna, straight in there. That's Katie. Yes, Shep. Yes, V. Three, 2, 1. Full 30 seconds there. All right, lovely work. Team, we're going to take it to resistance 3. And we're not going to finish up with the race. I know you lot love races, but I love resistance 3, which is where we're going to finish. You're going to give me a 30-second push, a 45-second push, and a minute push. So I'm going to do a 30-second push. 3, 2, 1. Team, let's go. 30-second push. Resistance 3, we're already in. This is your little taster. I'm going to give you big breaks in between. Remember, I want to see that weight. First and foremost, it needs to be heavy. Four, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Cool, not knowing actually how heavy it is, I want to sort of just add on a tiny bit of resistance. I know we're about to go longer, but I still want us to add just a little bit of resistance there to make it just that little bit heavier. 10 seconds, we're back in for our 45-second push. 7 seconds we go. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's the one. That's the one. 3, 2, 1. One more. One more. You know what it is? It's a minute in resistance 3. So that's what we're gonna do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna add on some more resistance. I want this to be heavy. Team. This is it, the last thing that we're doing. If you wanna add on some resistance right now, I'm not gonna stop you. Take this last minute is yours. If you wanna make it heavier, go heavier. If you wanna go a little bit faster, go faster. Just whatever you do, make sure you finish this class the way you want to finish this class. Pushing yourself however you wanna feel it. Do you wanna completely empty out that tank? You know how to do it, just go for it. Do you wanna finish with energy? Finish with a smile on your face, however you wanna finish. Let's do it all together, right here, right now. 15.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 0. Breathe. A lot of you, unbelievable work. This is your time to chill, to send emojis to each other, to reflect on the class. Love doing that. How was it? What are the points you enjoyed the most? Was that different to what you normally enjoy? You've got to ask yourselves these questions, because that's the way you sort of can improve on them. You can improve on these things next time. You can improve those bits. Maybe you struggled with the heavier stuff later on. Maybe that's something you want to focus on next time. That's why signature class is so good, because you're sort of dotting all over the place. You've got some longer rounds, some short rounds, some sprints, jumping around, all those resistances. And, might I say, with a wonderful crew on my leaderboard today. Katie Shet, Fee, Alice Macker, Dumas, all of you legends. Just want you to roll those shoulders back. Then we take it forward. Cool, gently lean your head to one side. Nice, then we go the other. Even nicer. We're gonna stand up. We're going to push your heels down, hips back. Wiggle out into that. Really getting involved in those hamstrings and everything. Three, 2, 1. Spin around, do the same thing on the other side. Once again, a little wiggle out into it. Three, 2, 1. Team, take your arms up. Give a little lean over to one side. And we go the other side. Oh, we take it all the way around into your center. We give yourself, and most importantly, each other a round of applause. Team, as always, what a wonderful crew on my leaderboard today. That was my water bottle. You have been amazing. Peace and love, team. My name is Ben. You lot have been amazing. I will see you later on the next one very soon.